Hey folks, welcome to my Diablo video where I discuss starter sets for each class and share my personal thoughts about their efficiency at the beginning of Season 9. As PTR is over, I can finally voice my expectations. The fact is that none of these starter sets have received updates like the new items or set changes. Next 2.4.3 patch is about tweaking several forgotten sets like Haedrig, Whirlwind Barb or Inna. But here in this video we discuss only starter sets, so let's take a look. The first in my list is Demon Hunter with Shadow's Mantle. It's a powerful nuke set designed mostly for solo targets like Rift Guardians or bosses. I remember playing this set at Season 5. It has absolutely incredible damage for Torment 10+, despite of problems with toughness. While other sets start doing periodic damage like Earthquake or landing Soul Harvest, Demon Hunter kills everything in one click by using Impale. However, Shadow set struggles at doing T12+ because Impale has low area damage and 6 pieces of this set feels like a waste in later game. But don't worry, you can mix 2 pieces with other sets, Marauder or Unhallowed for example, to boost our damage later. Speedrun farming performed poorly, but it can shine in Greater Rifts later. If you're looking for speed leveling from 1 to 70, and then start immediately pushing Greater Rifts, it is not the best choice, so choose this class at your own risks. Next set is Invoker for Crusader, a well-balanced set which has medium toughness and medium damage that relies on thorns. You don't even need to use your resource spending attacks. This set can easily help you in pushing solo Greater Rifts, but I can't recommend it for group play because of thorns. Here's my point. If other players lure or pull enemies away from you, you lose your damage because they don't hit you, so you won't stack a lot of thorns by blocking attacks. Split bounties are better for Invoker while playing in group, but rifting together can be painful sometimes. Definitely good choice for solo players. Next set is Monkey King or Sanbuku for Monk. It is the fastest set in my opinion thanks to Dashing Strike and ENG. I personally prefer Lashing Tail Kick build over Exploding Tail Rasher, but it requires a lot of additional items like Riviera Boots, Gianna Helm and especially this Kyoshiro belt to maintain this annoying sweeping wind. This set is mainly for speedruns, but with some manipulations it can possibly run higher Greater Rifts. Definitely good start for group players. Fourth set in my list is Witch Doctor with Jade Harvester. Despite the fact that Lone Spirit Barrage was nerfed to the ground, Witch Doctor is perfect in all senses. It is another nuke set compared to Demon Hunter's Shadow Mantle, which works quite a different way. It does huge damage to enemies if you spread Haunt and Locust Storm to the entire crowd, and even more damage with Ring of Emptiness. Jade is squishy without proper optimization, and you have to wait for some time to spread all over time effects before using Nuke Harvest. For this reason it performs not so well in speedruns, but can do so in solo Greater Rifts. Some players may find it impossible to play, but it is worth playing Witch Doctor because he is the fastest class to level from scratch, and he is a perfect damage dealer in group. Since it is meta class, you can look for Helltooth or Airship set. Last one, by the way, has been buffed from 1500 to 2400% damage, which is insane. Next set is Firebird for Wizard, not much things to say here. According to PTR, it is still number 1 set for pushing Greater Rifts or speed Greater Rifts in groups. Wizard is not in current meta, but can do well in Greater Rifts up to 100 and take an optional role as Bubble Energy Twister support. For speed farm you can easily mix Tail Rush and Firebird for exploding build, so it's not a big deal. I believe you can easily do 75 Greater Rift solo for Conquest task with Firebird, and there is no need to look for extra sets compared to other classes. And the final class in my list is Barbarian with Might of the Earth. Leapquake Barbarian is brutal and fun to play, but when it comes to maintaining all skills for maximum efficiency, it becomes a madhouse for an average player. Leap helps us to skip obstacles like walls or crowds, but it is not enough for efficient speedrun. Your primary skill is Earthquake, which does periodic damage, not instant, and some mobs won't die immediately while playing T12+. But despite all of these drawbacks, a well-optimized Might of the Earth is in top position between Long Thorns and Immortal Raker build when it comes to pushing Greater Rifts. This set doesn't require a lot of extra items, except the two-handed mighty weapon, which is Blade of Tribes. As soon as you get it from Cube or Battlefield, you can melt everything on your way. Alright, it is time to wrap things up and make a proper conclusion. Here's my table as usual that covers all pros and cons for each starter sets. I think every set in their own way can hit leaderboards, bringing in a lot of starter experience and loot, except Shadow Mantle set for Demon Hunter, just because of poor Impale implementation. As we fight through hordes of monsters, this set badly needs more area damage like Multi-Shot or Rain of Vengeance, but don't be afraid to give it a shot. You can easily nuke enemies within seconds while other players would only start casting something. So feel free to share your own thoughts about next season and classes. Thank you for watching, I see you around.